If it was you and I, the outcome wouldn't be nice. But the Lord, He didn't mind. Why? There are 4 types of dharma. Dharma are of so many kinds. But it is divided in 4 categories. Samanya dharma, Vishesh dharma, Visheshtar dharma, and Visheshtam dharma. In the Balakanda, when the Lord appeared as a child, before that, when Dasarath ji performed the Putreshkitam Yajna to have children, at that time, Prajapatya Purush from the Agni rose, this male deity, and had the prasad in his hands. And he didn't give it to Raja Dasarath, gave it to Guru Vasishta. And Guru Vasishta then told Dasarath that this has to be divided. Prasad cannot be eaten alone. Prasad has to be shared. That's why we share prasad. So the prasad that was given to Dasarath and then was divided. But in reality, the Purnamidam, Purnamadaha, Purnamadaya, that Paripurna, Parat Parakleshwara, Brahma, the all-pervading Lord, cannot be divided. This is so complete, it cannot be divided, like the individual soul. That's why it's called the individual. You cannot divide it anymore. The individual soul cannot be divided. Then how can you divide that? Supreme Soul. So here is that the dharma, because the Lord Shri Ram is the embodiment of dharma. Ramo Vigravan Dharma. Dharma was divided in 4. Vishesh, Samanya Dharma, Vishesh Dharma, Visheshtar Dharma, and Visheshtam Dharma. That is why the Lord Shri Ram, He adopts the Vishesh Dharma. What is the Vishesh Dharma? Matridevo Bhava, Pitridevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. Ma Kekahi has said that the Lord Shri Ram has to go for exile, then he obeys that. He does not go and fight back, but he obeys that. He accepts it. Lakshman, he exercises the Vishesh Dharma. Bhrata, Bharta, Patihi, Patnihi, Raghavaha. My father, my brother, my everything is Raghav. That's why, hey Prabhu Shri Ram, I will go with you. He insisted to the end that he will go, and he did to the end. This is Vishesh Dharma. Visheshtar Dharma is that dharma that was exercised by Bharat. Bharat also insisted for one thing, that the Lord should come back and be crowned as the king of Ayodhya, since the father has already departed. And he tried his most best, but he wasn't able to bring Bhagavan Shri Ram back. The Lord at the end told him, Bharat, no. This is the order I got from Ma Kekayi. What will people say tomorrow? That I have disobeyed my mother's orders, her request. So therefore, Bharat, you go back. to Ayodhya. Return to Ayodhya and take care of all the three mothers and the citizens of Ayodhya. And Bharat returned to Nandigram. But he said, Lord, since you do not want to come, because you have to complete this order of your mother Kaikeyi, I need something from you. So he took his divine sandals, the khedao of Bhagavan Shri Ram, and he returned, put it on his head and returned to Ayodhya. Where did he place his khedao? He put it on the throne, on the seat where the king is seated. That even though physically Lord Shri Ram is not there, yet he is already the king of Ayodhya. And then he went to Nandigram. Bharat went to Nandigram. And from there he managed the economy, the operation, everything in Ayodhya from Nandigram. And he let the divine sandals of the Lord prevail over Ayodhya and protect Ayodhya. Any neighboring enemies would come and attack Ayodhya, who would they go to fight to? To the sandals? People will say, "Kisse yudh karoge? Who are you going to battle?" King battles king. You have to look someone of your own size. Are you going to battle with the sandals? That is why Ayodhya was never under attack. So Visheshtar Dharma was exercised by Bharat. And Visheshtam Dharma which is the most exhaustive, very difficult, was exercised by Shatrughan. Shatrughan never put any request. Lakshman did, he insisted. Bharat did. Bharat went and tried to bring the Lord. Bharat's Visheshtar Dharma is also not easy. Also not easy. Because he took a pledge. Bharat took a pledge that I don't want anything. I'm going to go, I'd rather die. If I don't have Sri Raghav, Raghunath, Bhagavan Shri Ram and Sita, I will not live. I don't want to live. Dharma na arth na kama ruchi, gati na chaho niravan. Then what do you want, Bharat? Janama janama rati Ramapad, ye vardhana. That birth after birth, I want to be the servant of the feet of Bhagavan Shri Ram. I don't need no palace, no kingdom, nothing. That's not so easy. But Shatrughan kept everything within his heart. He had wanted to go with Ram because the four brothers grew together. They played together. They went to school, to Gurukul together. They got married together. They had children also. So he was also longing for his elder brother to be with Ram, Lakshman, both. But he couldn't, but he didn't say a word. He kept it in his heart. And he surrendered within his heart. That my Raghunathji, you are my mother, you are my father, you are everything. I accept wherever I am. And from here, in my heart, I have your abode. This is called Visheshtam Dharma. Tam means highest. So especially to our youngsters, Ramayana teaches us that your mother or your father might say something in a different tone, but know that that might be for your own betterment. In today's life, devotees, we paying attention more to the word than the relationship. We paying more attention to the shabd, not the sambandh. Both starts with sa. Shabd and sambandh. The youngsters today, children today, are paying more attention to the words, what has been said, but not the relationship. Bhagavan Sri Ram, who was to be crowned as the main prince of Ayodhya, who would have all these riches. Last night or this morning, he's been told by his mother that he has to go for exile for 14 years. He did not went back and argued with his mom or grabbed a bottle of liquor with his friends and went to drink and tell them, Mama, Daddy just give me too much problem, they want to take everything from me. He thanked his mom, even though he was born from Kaushilya. And Ma Kiti was the third mother, the second mother. Technically, you can say the stepmother. The mother is 10 times more respectable than the father. The stepmother, this is principle, siddhant, in the scriptures. The stepmother is 10 times more respectable than the mother. So that means it's 100 times more respectable than the father. One has to respect the stepmother 100 times more than the father. Sauguna or. That is why we call Sauteli Ma, stepmother. So here Bhagavan Sri Ram did not went and argue. He went and thanked Kekayi. And then went to Dasharath also. And then he visited his mom too, here, Kaushilya. That don't worry, Dad has given me the kingdom of the forest. He has made me the king of the forest. So I'll be there, ruling the forest. He didn't went and fight. He didn't make no fuss. Why? Because it was his mother. He looked at the relationship, not at the words. A few nights ago, we heard that when Vibhishan spoke to his brother Ravana and told him that this is not good. You want to fix all of these things? Return Mother Sita back to Bhagavan Sri Ram and all the problem, everything will be fixed. There will be no war. Let's fix this peacefully. And he explains in many chopais to Ravana that this is not how we're supposed to live. And it's a very important piece, a paragraph of Vibhishan. Vibhishan was known at that time to be the highest educated person or minister in the constitutions. And he says, among the very beautiful words, the teachings, he is saying something. Jahan sumati tahan sampati nana, jahan kumati tahan vivega nidhana, jahan sumati tahan sampati nana, जहाँ कुमति तहाँ विवेक निधाना श्री राम जय Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shyamar Ramchandra ki jai. Jahan Sumati, tahan Sampati naam. There is unity. There is unity, there is sampati, there is wealth, there is growth, there is movement, there is accomplishment. We have seen over the past nights, the stage was full with Brahmins because of the unity we have. Yeah, one may dress a little different, one may utter a mantra a little differently, one may sing the song Chopai a little differently, a different tone. But when it comes for us to be together, we have that unity that we group up together. We come together. And for those that may be absent for the entire yajna, maybe he is higher educated than us. But we have bundled up together to give a hand here in this Rama in the Park event and help the